face is just a hazy memory, but it burns a light from time to time. Makes me remember what I feel. But you're hiding now, hiding now, hiding from what's hidden under.
Welcome back to the Now Morning Show, and in the background and what you've just seen is actually the video for Keshav's new release, Remains. Now, as you know, Keshav is a producer, he is a multi-instrumentalist, and now he's actually throwing his hat in the ring as a singer-songwriter, and he is joining us this morning on Now. Keshav, good morning.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. Thanks so much for having me. Big up TTT fam, and Ashley, I wanted to give you a personal congratulations.
Thank you.
Very, very well deserved, of course. You know, knowing you, I know you're going to take this with
I appreciate that.
both arms and do the best
Thank you.
for the country.
We've been telling her that all morning because we know she's just going to bring it home for us, right?
Busy week, eh?
No. But Keshav, I want to get back to you because we just saw the video for Remains, and I believe that you also have an album as well. Tell us about that.
Exactly, yeah. The album is called Remains itself. This is the title track from the album, and it's a bit more of a pop offering. This whole album is something that I worked on before and during the pandemic. And, you know, it's almost cliche now, but, you know, the pandemic itself afforded me the chance to be able to finish this. It gave me the time and space. And although I've been in music and it's been my career for quite a long time, I'm showing my age now. But yeah, I was able to really get down, and you know, I wrote and recorded 45 songs, and you know, as I would produce anybody else, I whittled it down, picked the best stuff, rewrote them, and you know, fixed them up, and finally it's coming out. You know, it's been a long time coming, and it's coming out this Friday, the 18th, on my own label, Heavy Drums, and I'm doing a live album release party here in Trinidad and Tobago featuring myself and Young Brother at Euphoria. So hope you guys go get the tickets, check out my socials.
So you said that it's 45 songs that you wrote. You have this amazing album. Did you produce everything? Did you mix everything? I mean, you are all around. So did you also do that for your own album?
Thank you. Yes, I did. As I was saying, I produced it as I would anybody else, but you know, it's all contained within me. So it's very much much more introspective, but somewhat and sometimes a quicker process, because it, you know, it goes from the brain straight out the hands and straight out the mouth. And you know, I started out writing the album, but you know, I took a page out of my brethren Bungie Garland's book, and after at some point,
who you have worked with in the past.
Absolutely, yeah, big up Bungie and the fam.
Yes.
And yeah, at some point, I just started letting it come out almost free form, and then edit and go back and forth and that kind of thing. But yeah, it was an interesting process, very introspective, and I can't wait for you guys to hear it.
Of course.
Well, you said the pandemic. Was that the main push for this new direction in pop? Or was it always something you said you would do despite the many genres that you've explored?
You know what? I mean, this is something I could have taken a couple of different routes when I first started in music. I thought about getting into a bit more palatable, wider listenership in pop music early on, but I, you know, had to make a career, and you know, I've kind of established myself within the dance and soca music worlds. This was always something that I wanted to do, speak to a wide range of people, because the topics that I'm talking about in this album, it's my observations on love and the cycle of any relationship, whether it's romantically or with any other person, from the beginning to the end and beyond, which is the inevitable cycle of everything. So it's a little bit left field. It's artistic, but it's very palatable and definitely is pop.
Yeah. Now, Keshav, you're going to take us to the top, but before you take us to the top, let me thank you so much for coming in. I look forward to see this new era of Keshav as you're a singer-songwriter, especially that Caribbean pop fusion that you're bringing. So looking forward to that.
I appreciate it very much.
Yeah.
You know, I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, although I have a kind of strange global Potong accent. And, you know, I really appreciate the support from the network and from the country at large. You know, I'd like you all to go along on this journey with me.
And quickly, Keshav, just drop your social media handles as well so we can follow you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, Keshav Trinidad. You see the name on the ticker tape right there. Keshav Trinidad on Instagram and everywhere else. So,
nice. Well, let me thank you so much for coming in. On behalf of myself, Kimberly D'Souza, Natasha Lake, and of course our reigning Miss World Trinidad and Tobago, Ashe Abrams, we thank you so much for joining us on this Now Morning Show. We're going to be right back here. Rockets is coming back tomorrow as well, so we're going to see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Stay dry and stay warm. We're taking Keshav to the top.
Your face is just a hazy memory, but it burns a light from time to time. Makes me remember what I feel. But you're hiding now, hiding now, hiding from what's hidden under. Frightened now, things that made us wonder. But you put the gun to my back and shot me right through the chest. But you thought I'd fade into black. My spirit rises again. You believe it never comes back once you bleed out everything. And it takes an all-out attack to squeeze out all that remains.
Yeah, yeah.
All that remains, 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 remains. All that remains, 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 remains. What a time for things to rearrange. We were healthy for each other, but nothing ever stays the same.